Hi, my name's Janelle and I run a small handmade label called Rosery Apparel. Today I'm going to be sharing how to make this little cute rosé pun cross stitch. This cross stitch pattern would make a great weekend craft project and is also perfect for this time of the year if you just want to do something quick and easy on your holiday. I'll be going through most of the basic cross stitch techniques, so if you're a complete beginner and have never done cross stitch before, don't worry, this project will be perfect for you too. So the first thing you're going to want to do is download the pattern I've made from roseryapparel.com. I'll leave a link to it below in the description of this video. No Way Rosé is probably the best pun I've ever heard and very relevant to me this summer because I've been drinking rosé non-stop and I just thought it was really cute, so of course I had to make a cross stitch out of it, didn't I? What you're going to do next is pick the thread colours you'd like to use. For this video I'm using DMC thread. It's probably the most recommended for cross stitch. It's really easy to come across and there's a whole range of colours, so yep, that's a good one to start with, I reckon. And you'll find on the pattern the exact colours that I've used for this project, but feel free to experiment and pick your own colours if you'd like. That's the whole fun of cross stitch, is trying to figure it out as you go. I just recommend having a range from light to dark, 4 threads light to dark. So to start the cross stitch, find the centre of your Aida cloth and place it roughly in the centre of your embroidery hoop. Then figure out the centre of the design you're going to be making, and that will be the easiest place to start your cross stitch. So figure out what colour it is that you will need to start with, pick your thread, and the beauty of DMC thread is you can actually separate the different individual threads and use multiple bits, so it goes a long way. I have used 2 threads for this project, so just pull 2 pieces apart and then thread your needle. Now to start the actual cross stitch, you're going to want to work in kind of like little sections of colour. So the first thread you pick, find a spot to start and then go through one of the holes and then down diagonally across to the other hole in your Aida cloth. And then instead of making the whole cross now, we're just going to go back through to the next square with that thread colour, put it up and through, and then keep going until you've done a section of colour, and then after you've done that, work your way back through, crossing over the other diagonal to create the cross. So then this is the most time consuming bits. Keep going through, filling out those blocks of colour, following along in the pattern you've got. It might take a while, but it actually is really therapeutic. It's a great way to just not think about anything else, just concentrate on what you're doing. I like to put a podcast on and just listen to my podcast and stitch away. It's really relaxing. So once you've completely finished the cross stitch design and tied it all off and finished it completely, you're going to want to take a nice long strand of the DMC thread and just do a blanket stitch, I think it's called, up and around the whole circle of the Aida cloth to create kind of a gathering stitch. Once it's finished, you just pull it so that the Aida cloth sits nicely in behind the embroidery hoop, and then just zigzag the leftover thread around the Aida cloth and then tie a knot and it's done. You can alternatively take the Aida cloth and the design out of the hoop and put it in a frame, but I think it looks really cute in the hoop, so that's how I've decided to leave this one. So I hope you've enjoyed this little video of this cross stitch project. If you do have a go at making it yourself, I'd love to see it, so tag me on Instagram. I'm hoping to do a lot more content like this year. Not only do I think it'll be good and helpful for the people that follow Rosery already, but I actually really enjoy making it. So I hope you enjoyed it, and if you'd like to know more about Rosery and when I post things like this, then be sure to follow me on Instagram at Rosery Apparel. Thanks for watching.